Yo guys, today I'm going to be showing you an update of my property so far. So I've actually lived in this property for 2 years now, which I cannot believe how much time has flown. But I've done a lot of work on the property, not as much as I want to, however, a lot nonetheless. So yeah, just enjoy the video and stay tuned.
So the first step was finding the carpet, and this took such a long time. I don't know why it took such a long time, but I was very particular with the way I wanted the carpet to feel and also the color as well. So I was going for definitely like a grey theme. So I was looking at lighter grey carpets initially. Then when speaking to people, they recommended to get slightly darker grey because with white grey or light grey rather, they tend to get dirtier a lot easier. So that's what I did. Ended up going in there, and I ended up getting the carpet and fitting at the same time as well, because I realized it was significantly cheaper if we did them together as opposed to buying carpets separately and getting a separate carpet fitter. So the next step after picking the carpet was painting, but before then I had to prime and plaster the wall. So I called one of my friends, Graham, who's a plasterer, and he helped plaster the wall, and when that was done, the wall was ready to be painted.
Okay, so now we're putting the actual color on now. So the previous owners had a very specific color that they had, and it was very difficult to find, but I tried to find a color as close or similar as possible, so hopefully it is close enough. But yeah man, let's get to work. Let's go, first coat, let's go. Ah yes, this is gonna look so good. Oh my days, oh my days, oh my days. I'm loving it, I'm loving it, I'm loving it. Listen, might have to quit my day job, you know, become a professional painter. I think I got this in the bag. People try to charge you a bag for stuff like this. This is good. So I think with this paint, I'm gonna have to use 2 coats. Not saying the first coat doesn't matter as much, but it doesn't matter as much. You can do everything you can.
So initially I went with a magnolia feel for my house, but I realized it's not really what I wanted, so I ended up looking at grey as a grey color for the rest of my house. And these were the shades of grey that I was looking at, but none of them were what I wanted, so I ended up picking Pebble Shore from Deluxe. It was a kind of grey, relatively dark, and it kind of gave the feel I wanted as well. There were some others that were very close, like Polished Pebble from Deluxe as well, but that was slightly lighter, but this gave the exact look and feel that I wanted, so I went with that. One thing I realized is that painting is very monotonous. It is a very long process. It isn't hard, so it's very easy. I was actually surprised how easy it was. I always thought I was gonna mess up. I was watching YouTube videos, like endless YouTube videos, don't go sideways, go forward and back, whatever. Listen, I was freestyling it towards the end, and it did not matter. It still came out looking amazing. However, it just takes such a long time, and you don't realize that you have to do first coat, second coat, and sometimes even a third coat to go over like some blemishes and mistakes. But I tried to make it as fun as possible and have a good time, and I think I did. So yeah, I was generally happy with the process.
Take it for weakness, and I'm 4-5 seconds from wilding.
I definitely had the most fun with the living room, I can't lie. Yeah, I was singing, I was dancing, I was doing all sorts, because I think I was in my flow. So the living room was the last room I actually painted, because I wanted to make sure that I'd perfected all my skills of all the other rooms. I made sure that at least this room will be kind of perfect. So this is the room I got help with as well. As you can see me here, I was just dancing and singing and enjoying my Rihanna. So yeah, as you can imagine, this took a very long time. I didn't think it would take as long as it did, until you do one wall. I think I got faster as the time went on, but when I did one wall and then I realized I had so much left to do, and then you have to do like a second coat and a third coat, and I'm just thinking, rah, this is long. But one thing I actually deeped or realized throughout the process is that painting is not difficult at all. It's just long. But if you have the time, like especially, I think it took me to paint the whole house probably like 3 consecutive days, 2 to 3 maybe. And so if you have the time or if you have friends, I ended up doing it by myself. I got a couple of days help from some people, but essentially it's such an easy job. But yeah, I had a lot of fun doing it, I can't lie. It was long, but it was very fun. But genuinely, I think as far as the process goes, it was long, but it wasn't difficult. Would I paint again? Yes, but if someone offered to do cheap labor, I probably would take their offer as well, just to save my time. I think the quotes I was getting, just to put in perspective of how expensive these things can be, I think the hallway, they were charging me roughly like £1,000 to £1,600 to do just the hallway, which for me sounds like a bump, and probably someone was trying to bump me, but that was enough for me to say, yeah, I'm doing it myself. The hallway by far was the hardest room to do. It was so difficult because of the stairs and trying to get to the top. Yeah, like my forearms, my bicep were finished at the end of it. It was so tough. But I was happy I got it done because it actually really transformed the hallway. As soon as the hallway and the carpet, I saw them together, I was like, yeah, I banged it. Like, this was really good. So it took a long time, but it was worth it in the end.
Hi there, welcome to my humble abode. So here we have the living quarters, my lovely playing room where I smash a lot of people at FIFA. Yes. This is my little office, my desk over here. Then follow me into the kitchen. This is my kitchen. We'll come back here. This is under construction, but we'll keep it moving. Keep it moving. Then we enter the main or master bathroom. So yeah, this is the master bathroom. So everything. Come in, don't be shy. And this is the main bedroom. So as you can see, there's this and there's that. Fantastic, it's going very well. That's me as an Akatsuki member, as a Hokage, and take you over to the ensuite. Yep, this is a lovely ensuite. It's quite ensuite-ish, so I let you go in there. You can really describe with the decor and the arrangement that I did. Yes, it was inspired by 1970. We have the second bedroom. There's the second bedroom over here. This is it. As you see, is what you get. My loaf of a brother lives here, so that's his room. So yes, and yeah, that's the house. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Yo guys, that's my property update so far. As a whole, I'm happy with what I've done, but as I mentioned before, there was a lot more that I could have done. But I do have a big update. So the reason why the kitchen is kind of still left exactly how it was before is because simply this house is now going to be what we consider a buy-to-let. And what that basically means is that now is an investment property. So that means technically I've acquired a new property, but I haven't explained that yet or gone through that detail yet. So don't worry, in the next videos, I'll kind of go into that detail. But for now, just know that this property is going to be an investment vehicle for myself. So I'm actually going to be letting it out in the next few months to a tenant, and I'll show you through that process as well of me getting a tenant, how it's going to go, the process of that as well. Because this is the first time I'm actually going to be a landlord. So I'm going to learn so much through the process. It's going to be amazing. And I can't wait to actually show you my new place. I know there's going to be a lot of mixed reviews because it's, yeah, you know, let me not say too much. But stay tuned, watch this space, guys. I'll see you in a bit. Peace.